Alrighty, so welcome back to Silent Hill 2. I'm your host, Parflorn39 today. And today, yeah, it's a bit of a short stream and a lot later than I expected, but let's make the most of what I got on hand. Time to be the biggest panty waste ever. Ugh, boy, I am not looking forward to what is to come next. Jeez, there's no reason a bee should be able to fly. Its body is too fat and its wings are too small. And yet, despite it all, the bee flies in defiance. I've heard the stories. Let me see. Alrighty. Jeez, Bass, how am I? Well, I'll be honest right now, I'm doing pretty terribly right now because I'm going to be going through what is arguably a stressful game. But outside of that, you know, I'm doing pretty well. Let's see here. Doing history right now, chilling. Oh, that's good. Oh, God. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's see. So I need to get up to the second level right now. Yep. So real quick, I'm looking... Alrighty. So right now, conflict is inevitable, I think. As we got stuff ahead. Alrighty. So right now I'm trying to maintain a healthy pool of resources is what I'm trying to do. I'm hoping, at the very least, to... Yep. Did I ever tell you the strange phenomenon I experience? Call it gamer sense. No, it sounds ridiculous, but I get this gut feeling. A few seconds later, you know, something happens, whether it be jump scare or combat and FPS. Well, you're not wrong to have that sort of assumption, to have that sort of sense with you. I mean, I think it's probably best described as not so much as like full-on danger sense, but at the very least the anticipation of like... Yeah, it's probably more accurately best described anticipation sort of deal, you know? And that's what it really is, I'd probably gauge, realistically speaking. Wow, that's just lovely. Already, I'm shitting my pants. Alright. Why is he wearing a traffic cone? It's not a traffic cone, it's a giant pyramid thing. Give me a sec, something's up. Why is frame gen on? I don't want that shit. This is when has frame gen ever helped me? It's like trying to put on Vaseline on, there we go, VSync on, because frame generation just does not help me. If the game's running at 30 frames per second, I don't want it running at 30 frames. I don't want it running at 60 frames, rather, I should say. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. When I saw that dude, I had that feeling again. The anticipation is what is palpable, as one might say, yeah? I know it sounds ridiculous. Like I said, you're not wrong, Cheese Derp. You're not wrong to believe, to have that sort of sense. If it comes to environmental stuff, sure, that's one thing. But specifically when it comes to, like, you know, sensing something's off, I think it's not just gamers, but, like, in general. Gamers probably, I wouldn't say have it, like, amplified or something like that, like something crazy like that, you know? But they probably have, like, a sense and tune to it because of the amount of times that, you know, people play horror games, first-person shooters and all that. It's anticipation, like I said. The idea and, you know, anticipation that something's going to happen. Alrighty. Sweet reprieve to some extent. Alright, I got a gun. I'm handy now. I am definitely going to have to expect some conflict. That's for sure. Gun hopefully won't be like the full crutch, but at the very least it'll be something to help with. What's this? I wonder if that's supposed to be a Harry Mason reference. Because for those who are uninitiated, Silent Hill 3 had a guy that was, like, kind of slumped over. And a little bit, too. Oh, hey, he's gone. Well, what's in this apartment? Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, that was a slumped over. It sounds like a Discord mod reference instead. No, but pretty much the way it goes in Silent Hill 3, Harry Mason, who was the protagonist of the first game, dies and leaves his daughter Cheryl behind. I think that's because the people that were after him, the people that were after him, they killed him, and so they wanted to take his daughter away from him. And so I think that's pretty much what happened. Again, I'm not sure the details of Silent Hill 3, but I know superfluous details, I guess one might say. Yeah, you can't fool me. You know, just in case, one more. Yeah, maybe another one. Looks like I'm going to be pulling a lot of Callisto Protocol stuff then. Where'd the guy go? Get down! Come on. Just a few more. A little bit more. Come on. Alright, I'm not sure if it's dead or not, but maybe not. Just maybe. Alright, I think it's dead. You know what? Yeah. Damn, where's the maintenance team? This facility certainly does not follow safety standards. I know. Oh, that's just lovely. Alright, shortcut. Apparently in this game, shortcuts can also be a death trap too. Get the fuck down! You're ready. Do all the enemies react differently? You hurt them in different areas, like shoot the leg, they'll drag it, lose the ability to attack effectively? No, but it does give the opportunity to stun them more effectively. That's for certain, at least. Alright, but yeah. At least in this game specifically, that's not how it works directly, at least. I think in the original game, the way it works was like it was a standard survival horror game experience. But in the remake, they did add a few new additions, like bodily reactions and such, so it's not too far off, at least on that front. I think specifically not Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3, I think specifically, has that detail though. You shoot a guy in the leg with a ballistic round, he pretty much will limp and have to like retreat back to heal it. Shoot him in the arm, he pretty much loses his like ability to shoot a rifle. That's a cool detail. Yeah. So far, I'm trying to avoid using, like, a large amount of ammo. I'm trying to keep a good chunk of health with me as well, too, but, that's here nor there, I suppose. You think I'm cruel, but this prison of yours is of your own making. The choice was yours, I watched you make it. And over and over again. This time's not going to be any different. And I'll be here watching. What the hell? It's a puzzle game? Yeah, something like that, yeah. Am I missing something is what I'm thinking. I will be unafraid to bust out the walkthrough if I'm lost, because so far I've gotten the gun and I've gotten to this side of the hall, but now I'm a bit lost now. So let me see here. See here. Good old Boogle. Yep. I don't know what to make sense of these graffitis, though. What am I looking at exactly? What's this? Oh. I didn't see that. Okay, I see. So alright, so I was supposed to move it. Graffiti. Yeah, no, this graffiti here. I don't know what to make sense of it, though. Right where the foot rooftop pierces through the night. Left me home-found footprints with no owner in sight, but he has found home. Oh, please pray tell, or ruler of memories leading right to his hell. Right, left, footprints, river, right? So right, left, river. So right, alright, so if I'm looking at where, like, all the stuff is... I'm not looking at the... Yeah, so I'm not looking at any walkthroughs right now, but I am at the very least trying to, like, actually piece together what it is I'm looking at specifically. So right, rooftop, left, footprints, river, right. Okay. Oh. What? Seriously? So we got 11. Just walk around until I see like one of those codes, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. How considerate. There's a shitter in here, but someone's already used it, so that's unfortunate. No? Okay, that's not there always. So right where the rooftop pierces through the night. Footprints no one are in sight. Found home, please pray tell. Or river memoir right. So I think these graffitis are supposed to maybe give me an indication as to where I'm supposed to be looking. So that's a right river, so I think if I'm going off this assumption right rooftop, left footprint, and river right. So if who puts a toilet diagonally? Yeah, I know, that's what I think about all the time. But yeah, so a river we found, I think. It's just footprints then? And someone left there. Hold on. Did I? No. Could have sworn. No, it must have been a reflection. Oh, 13 home. Okay. Okay, so we found the river and the rooftop. Now we just need to oh wait, hold on, let's see. So the rooftop, I'm assuming the home is the rooftop, so that would mean right 13, so now we just need to find left. So yeah, the rooftop, right 13, river, right again. So what would be left for the footprints? Where would he even find that? Because let me. I'm like literally looking around trying to like see where the hell I even be. Do I have to like turn off my light or something? Well, that doesn't seem right and inconsistent with the puzzle. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Alright, 7. Okay. So, right 13, left 7, and then 3, right 11. So, let's see here. Okay, so I'm not sure how this is panned out. Right 13. Left 7. Oh, shit. Alright, let me try. Oh, okay, I gotta lock it in first then. Okay, so, alright. Right 13. Left 7. Right 11. There we go. Okay, so alright, I gotta... Alright, so I had to put it in all in one then. Bro, if any of my schools made you heard the word 7, these mashed potato brains would think 67! 6-7. That shit's not funny. I don't know why they think they do. What's so funny about two numbers being together? I mean, it's not like 69 where you have the excuse of, you know, like, you know? Two numbers look like they're sucking each other off, or something like that, right? Let's see what do we got here. Got a health drink. That's good, I think. Alrighty. I need only one shot with my pistol, not because I'm a crack shot, just because I just cap them in the knees and just go to town on them from there. No need to complicate what is already a good thing from Resident Evil anyway. Nah, you're a crack shot. Thank you for saying that, but like I said, I don't want to take that much pride in it. VR guns only goes, you know, I'm trying to think. I have fired a gun prior, but it was... Yeah, but it was like a 22 pistol. Oh, give me a sec. Yeah, but it was like a... Yeah, I used, when I was younger, I did some, like, target range shooting back then. I pretty much shot, like, a 22 long rifle with supervision, of course. For the most part, it was interesting to get to know the... Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, but yeah. You know, it was interesting to get to know the ins and outs and safeties of using a gun. So that's why I'm such a... stickler for them, at least. You don't leave that shit behind. Willfully, at least. No, hey, we're back here again. Alright, but yeah. Learned safety, learned at the very least the basics of them. Ugh, but yeah. Oh, motherfucker! Alrighty. I want to stay pretty topped off on the amount of supplies I have, but I also want to stay topped off on health. Because I have no idea what my health situation is half the time. Ah, Sensu, you fuckwit! Alright. Yeah, because I have no idea what my health situation is half the time, I'm just staying topped off as much as I can without having to dip too much in my resources. If it can be helped. Some guides say that combat is sort of a trap. I'm inclined to agree on that assessment, but at the same time... I'm just seeming to be getting dragged into it half the time. Maybe by choice, maybe by my dumbass just unable to avoid danger when I see it. Yeah, that's right, I saw you before! Don't seem that dangerous. Perhaps not immediately, but in terms of like, well, just being overwhelmed by them if there's more than one, then that is... They are a bit of a danger. And in spite of that, they also can consume enough, they can, in theory, consume resources if you let them to, like, allow that to happen. Which is what I'm trying to avoid, if I can help it. Don't think you could fucking hide from me in the wall! Alright, but yeah. They may not be dangerous from the outset, but it's the danger of consuming resources that they pose. Yeah, so you see how like my health got like chipped off because I wasn't careful? That's the fear of like running out of health kicking in. I'm always trying to like keep at least one health drink on hand. I was wrong. I wasn't, but it wasn't entirely. Peel off something more. Blood close. Something outside, but it was in me. Something inside of me. Man. Yeah, what a game to, you know, play at in literally fucking night right now. Oh, hey, a syringe. Nice. If I'm ever desperate, I could always pump that in my veins. Extra spoopy. Guess I put it in here. Well, I'm not sure if that was worthwhile. Could have used that drink. So I did do some looking into Bloober Team's history, so to speak, before Silent Hill 2. People are pretty skeptical about their work before. I think they likely did still have some of their fans, but still. It wasn't to the extent of, like, they had, like, this critical acclaim to rely off of sort of deal, you know? But yeah, they had a... I'm trying to remember, I think their previous game before Silent Hill Meridian was kind of sort of like, not so much laughed upon, but like sort of brought into question is like, do you really want these types of people like working on Silent Hill of all things? To which the answer is, kinda, yes. At the same time, it still stands to ask that question a bit. I should look into some of the stuff they did work on specifically. Yeah, I should look into some of the stuff they actually worked on more directly. Layer of Fear, Meridia, as I mentioned prior. Just pretty much a majority of the time it was the Layer of Fear games, I think. You never know. Try to open locked doors 50 times. Yeah, you never know. What the fuck?
Who's there?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, I swear.
Hey, you okay?
I didn't do anything. He was like that when I got here.
He, or you mean the man back there? In the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill him.
It's alright, I'm not saying you did. My name is James. James Summerlin.
Eddie.
Hey, okay. So, you live here, eh?
No. I'm not even from this town. It's just...
Something wrong here.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Well, they came at me. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I came here. Figured it might be safe, but then I found the guy in the fridge.
Easy, deep breaths. Look, this place, it's not safe. These things, this whole town. There's something wrong with it. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you want to come with? Maybe together we can find a way out of this town.
Sorry, but I can't leave. Not yet. I need to find someone. Hey, Eddie. Be careful.
You too.
You'll be okay.
Dude's puking up a storm or something. Jesus. Like hell I'm joining them down there. Wait, what the fuck? Give me some of that. Give him some of that gross pink medicine. Is it pink? No, it's orange yellow. Well, there is some pink in there. Not too far off, I guess, but still, it's orange predominantly. I can't just give that stuff away willy-nilly, you know? Nope. Here they come. God, what I wouldn't give for some, like, actual info. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is what I mean when I say that, like, give him some of that. Oh, you mean, what was it? Pepto-Bismol, I think you're talking about. Let me double check. Fuck. Now I had to prescribe these guys a nail bat in the head. Here, let me see. Yeah, Pepto-Bismol. That's what you're thinking about, I think. It's not really a drink, but yeah. Used for heartburn, acid reflux, indigestion, diarrhea, and feeling sick. Nausea. Alright, yeah, no. I didn't know about the other stuff. I knew it was for, like, indigestion and heartburn, I think. But yeah. Child's worst nightmare. Well, I'm down a health drink and down to a syringe. This was probably not worth it. No. A key item was here. I guess it was worth it. Alright, I have 2 magazines worth of the gun right now. So that's good, I think. Woodside Apartments, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. I don't recommend a syringe in the open or this rather unhygienic environment. I might not exactly have a choice, Cheese Derp. See here, can I open this gate? No. Fuck. Ah, it's fine. Plot armor and stuff. Alright, so I got 3 of the 5 medallions required. Let's see here. 3 bright coins and the 5 holes be first sit the maiden underneath the tree. So if I'm gonna take it at its word, maiden means woman, so she's underneath the tree. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow a beautiful flower. Flowers grown. The woman sits beneath the tree. Okay, I see. 3 bright coins in the 5 holes that be. First sit the maiden underneath the tree. From below, from winds behind the maiden doth. Alright, I think I... Well, that's not beneath the tree now, is it? Hmm. Hmm. 3 bright coins. First of the maiden underneath the tree. The wind blows from behind the maiden doth below. A beautiful flower alone has grown. So it's gonna lurk. Yeah, that's fine. Comes the man so sleek and fine, in the pale moonlight doth shine his eye. Alright, I'm lost. I'm not gonna pretend I know what's going on with this whole thing right now. See, I'm actually trying to piece this together without trying to directly relate to the walkthrough, but at the same time, this is getting, like, I wouldn't say hard. Alright, I concede. I'm lost. Am I supposed to click on something, or like what? What am I supposed to do here? You know, funnily enough, when it came to specifically Harry Mason and why he bothers doing the puzzles, oh, okay, so over the grave. Alrighty. Beast who its teeth and flesh doth bore, he who's failed, she who knows who's no more. Till you fall a grievous chore, who cares to blame for what fate has in store? Fuck? Oh. Okay. Apartment 201. Where is that? Okay. Alright, but yeah. When it comes to like Harry Mason in the older Silent Hill games, he does actually have like a reason why he bothers doing the yeah, he does kind of have like a reason as to why he bothers doing the puzzles, and that's because he's a real big like nut for puzzles apparently. That is like legit the reason why he's like he does the puzzles. He really likes them. Well, there's one thing for certain I know about myself now, is that I don't know shit about spacing. Which, to be fair, I don't know I don't know on the fly what the difference between a foot and a yard is immediately. 12 inches, obviously, and I think a yard is a bit different, but in terms of like actively like looking at it and gauging distance, I'm not that great. Theoretically, that actually applies to any mathematical thing I gotta do anyway. What's this? Fuck? Oh shit. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Is he gonna get down? Fucking look at this guy. He's just asserting dominance by standing there. This better not affect my ammo count, Bloober team. I'll be angry if it does. Okay, good. Funnily enough, in the original Silent Hill, you were supposed to find like a, you were supposed I think like James finds like a clip of bullets to use and he just shoots the pyramid head. No, I can't go back. Shit. Look at that. Well, this is just lovely now, isn't it? Let's see. Blue Creek. The fuck? Shit. So on death, they fucking give acid reflux? Okay, looks, yeah. 2 well-placed shots should put those things down, I guess. How I wish there was a friendly presence here to me to confide in. I miss the merchant. M for Morpho? Hmm. 2 health drinks. Worth something, I guess. Henry fears Scott. He'll run from him and hide. He's flat. Went to the west to this other side. But here comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies down, blind to her scent. Well, that's inconvenient. A clock with no hands. Scott and a bunch of whiteout names. How useful. Great. Rat fucker. Oh, great, another syringe. I'm sure there's a euphemism for chlamydia in there somewhere. That's a bit dramatic, James. Oh boy, come on. Why do I have a feeling on higher difficulties all these bodies are still active? Well, can't get back up there. Can't escape my sight. Stay cool. Well, at least stay collected enough to live. Panic won't help me that much. I don't think, at least. Ugh, boy. Okay. Conflict has found me, it seems. Good enough time to end things off, I suppose, at this point. It's getting late, and I actually gotta get somewhere tomorrow. Let me see. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. Doing part 2 that I'll be out of the house tomorrow. So yeah, that's what's going on, I suppose. So yeah, just give me a sec to try and... Alright. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming due to the fact I'm just not going to be able to. Friday I might be able to squeeze something out, but I wouldn't hold my breath over that immediately. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy this stream. If you want to see more, I'll be streaming again, likely on a Sunday, I would think, actually. But yeah, Sunday is likely the next time I'll be streaming. If not, then probably on a Monday, because, yeah. Well, yeah, no, actually, yeah, it would be likely on a Monday. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I'm a huge pantywaist, as you could probably already tell and gauge. And, yeah, I'm probably going to be waking up with nightmares. See you next one. Till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you then. And, yeah, bye-bye.